I mean, this is unbelievable. Luka Doncic turns it over. Okay, could you sprint back? Are you above sprinting back in transition? Why is this a 3-on-2? You stood there. What is Luka Doncic doing? Jaylen Brown kicks this ball out. He's in the paint. Let's get over there and get him out of the paint. Battle for position, get him out. Look at this. You're just standing next to him as he's catching this on the block. That is just not good enough. Or even close to. You cannot backpedal in transition on Jason Tatum. You got to sprint back. So I'm in a defensive stance, my feet set. I mean, you're just casually sprinting back. You're not even close to ready to guard right now. So now, I mean, you didn't sprint back. Now I got to get up and guard, right? Because I got Kyrie Irving at the top of the key and help. Okay? Like you're off balance. You backpedaled back. And now you're not going to force him into any help. And you're cooked. Kyrie Irving is stuck on Jason Tatum right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. cannot wait to double. He's going to wait, get down there now and get that dribble picked up. Grant Williams immediately rotating. Jaden Hardy rotate. You leave Hauser in the corner. All right, if a skip pass gets made, Lively rotates out, and Tim Hardaway comes back to Cornette. But, I mean, how long are we going to wait here? A little too long. This is just not effective one-on-one defense with Tatum. Sprint back and get your feet set if you're Grant Williams in a defensive stance. You have no chance of guarding him just backpedaling like this. So now Grant Williams gets screened. Could we ice this screen here? Keep Jason Tatum in front of you? No place for Cornette to roll to. Or we can just watch this just continue to happen. Luka Doncic, just try and guard. Try and guard. Get up. Defensive stance, feet set. Could you try? No? Well, then Tim Hardaway Jr. and Derek Lively got to sprint back to the top of the key and provide help. Like, this is just pathetic right here. No one's in help. Luka Doncic just playing way off. What do you think was going to happen? So the Mavericks want to switch this handoff. Josh Green, you got to get up. You got to be ready to guard. Like, where are you going right now? I'm uphill. I'm in a defensive stance. My feet are set. So now I got to come uphill to guard Jason Tatum as he's going downhill. You're off balance, and this again. Tim Hardaway Jr. is guarding Peyton Pritchard here. I don't know what's happening. Why does Tim Hardaway Jr. just decide to stop guarding Peyton Pritchard? I've had enough watching the Mavericks guard these handoffs. Like, Derek Jones Jr. is not going to get up. He's not going to be ready to guard. So you're going to be off balance. Your feet aren't set. So now let's get up and let's force Tatum into help. Josh Green standing and waiting. Get up, force him to the middle floor. You have help right there. Help right there. You're off balance. So that again. The same thing. Luka Doncic, you're switching onto Jaylen Brown. Up, defensive stance, ready to guard. You're walking up and your feet aren't even level to each other. So good. You got help in the middle of the floor. Get up, show your hands, force Jaylen Brown to the middle of the floor. Your feet aren't level to each other. If he comes the other way, you're not going to be able to slide your feet. You're going to have to twist your whole body around. What do? Don't force him to the middle of the floor. You end up gambling and falling and that. Now Luka Doncic isn't even trying. Like, look at how far off you're playing on Jaylen Brown. So I'm up. Derek Jones Jr.'s in help. Kyrie Irving's in help. Get up and guard. This is not defense. You're just playing way off. Way off. Way off. Let Jaylen Brown get in the paint. You're still backing up. Easy to get you in the air. What is Kyrie Irving doing? Derek White setting a stagger screen. Okay. Get up and guard. Like, once he sets this screen, where are you? What was that? Again, I mean, this can't be. What is Luka Doncic doing? Guard Al Horford. What is that? What you could be standing outside the arena and be accomplishing the same amount. Off this switch, Luka Doncic refuses to just get in a defensive stance with his feet set. Okay, so you're not going to be able to guard Jaylen Brown. You're going to be off balance. Stop. You have help. Josh Green in the gaps right here. Derek Jones in the gaps. So get up and force Jaylen Brown into help. Or you can just be off balance and getting cooked. I mean, my God. Maxi Kleber's going to double right here. Then Kyrie Irving's got to rotate. And then Luka Doncic has to rotate. All right, and then the dribble gets picked up. Tim Hardaway rotates, and Kleber goes to the corner. You can't double and not rotate. You're giving up wide open threes, obviously. And Luka Doncic is in the paint for no reason. I mean, here it is again with these handoffs. Grant Williams up the line. I'm still in help on the ball, but now I can guard the handoff. Why are you dropping into the paint? So clank right into the handoff, and Tatum's open, amazingly. I mean, Grant Williams is coming to help on Jaylen Brown right here. So if you're Tim Hardaway, he's lowering his shoulder into you. Get up and create the contact so he's not just backing you down. Like, you have help, but you're not even trying. Look at how far off you're playing. So Grant Williams is trying to help you. But You're just letting him get right in the paint. And now there's no help. And next possession. Maxi Kleber, come on. See ball and man. My God, your back is to Jason Tatum for about an hour and a half. What else was happening here? This cannot happen. The shot goes up. Josh Green's going for an offensive rebound he has no chance of getting. Get back. Tim Hardaway's not even trying. Get back. 5 Mavericks players are underneath the free throw line right now. 5. So, obviously. Again, it's just banana lands defense. Why is Tim Hardaway Jr. giving the baseline? Luka Doncic is helping in the middle of the floor. But you're just letting Jaylen Brown go baseline, away from the help. This is a Jason Kidd thing, and a Jared Dudley thing, and a Sean Sweeney thing. The ball gets rotated to the corner with Jaylen Brown on Luka Doncic, who's been getting cooked all night. Rotate to the ball and get in the gaps. That's just the shell drill in a game. But Kyrie Irving doesn't do that. So Luka Doncic actually plays a modicum of good defense here. But now Jaylen Brown's dribble's picked up. Just get up and get your hands up. Why is Luka Doncic's hands never up? Jaylen Brown doesn't have his dribble alive. What are you guarding against? The Mavericks are doubling Jason Tatum from the baseline here with Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway's got to help the helper so Al Horford doesn't have a dunk. Josh Green, you have to stay home on the weak side wing because you have to be the one to rotate to the corner here. So Kyrie Irving then can come to the weak side wing after you rotate and Doncic will come up to Derek White. But Josh Green's in the paint. So now that you're not denying that pass to the weak side wing, now you can't rotate to the corner and an open three. This is what happens when you're poorly coached. And Jason Kidd and Jared Dudley, who's useless, and Sean Sweeney. Disaster. Jason Tatum is isoing Luka Doncic right here. They're running 1-4 flat. So Tim Hardaway coming up to help and nothing else happening is not going to be good enough. Maxi Kleber, when Tim Hardaway comes out, Maxi Kleber's got to rotate to Drew Holiday. And Josh Green rotates to Jaylen Brown. Tim Hardaway's just coming up to help to get the dribble picked up or to force Jason Tatum to pull his dribble back and reload. And then you're rotating back and you push everyone back to their original spots. But, I mean, there's no one rotating. So Tim Hardaway comes to help, and what? I mean, again, Luka Doncic isn't even trying to guard here. Not even trying. Could you get up and guard Jay? Fine, you can't stay with him one-on-one. Tim Hardaway's over and help. Get up and force him into help. I mean, this is pathetic. What is this? I could guard Jaylen Brown like this. Like, that's not defense. Open.